Good morning. I'm Diana Kokoska, and today for our Power Up with Maps, I have Nikki Buckaloo, one of our great coaches that are with me. Now, Nikki, you sold real estate in Oklahoma City, is that correct?
That's right.
And how many homes did you sell each and every year?
For the last 4 or 5 years, about 120 homes a year.
About 120 homes, and it was just you and your husband?
And our team.
And your team. Okay, excellent. Well, what advice do you have for all of our viewers today for Power Hour?
Well, for Power Hour, Diana, I would say have fun. Have a lot of fun. You know, if you're having a hard time doing Power Hour, which I did, by the way, getting going in the morning was not my strong suit. So call somebody that you really like, somebody that's fun, somebody that you maybe have done business with, or a good friend who's going to make you laugh, and that you enjoy talking to. And then it makes that next call so much easier, and the next call easier, and so on. And if you run into a bad egg, which sometimes you do, sometimes it's not a pleasant call, then make your next call back to somebody else you like again.
Excellent.
And that way you can keep on going.
Right. You know, I used to start out with doing birthday calls.
Yeah.
Because those were always fun, and people were actually shocked that somebody called them and wished them a happy birthday. And so I'd make about 3 or 4 of those, and then I was up and ready to go with the expireds and the for sale by owners and all the other people.
That's right.
So in calling them, did you ever get discouraged?
Yes. A lot of times. Because you make 4 or 5 calls, and you would expect to get a lead from that, and when you didn't, it was a little bit more difficult to keep going. So once again, go back and call somebody that is going to lift you up. Call somebody who's going to give you some encouragement. I have a friend, by the way, his name is Bob, and when I'm down, I call Bob. And Bob tells me what a wonderful person I am and how everybody in town should work with me and how I'm just wonderful. And he makes me feel so awesome, and he gives me so much power that I hang up the phone and I'm ready to call the next person.
That's great advice. Now, I want you to hear one thing, though. She doesn't talk to Bob for the whole hour.
No.
Okay? It's just you go.
Quick.
What do you say?
I say, hey, Bob, I'm in a funk, and I need you to lift me up. And he goes, well, why would you be in a funk? You are the greatest person I know. Why doesn't everybody want to talk to you? And here's one of the things, Diane, is I kind of set him up to do that. He knows that he has that effect on me, and I've gotten his permission to do that. And so he knows when I call him and I tell him that I'm having a bad day, that I don't need him to commiserate with me. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for a power boost. And he's awesome about that. And then I say, you know what? I got to go make some more calls. Thanks. And he just lets me go.
So you make the call, he gives you a boost, you hang up, and you're back to work.
Back on track.
Okay, so did you do Power Hour or did you do more than an hour?
More than an hour.
Okay, excellent. And that helped catapult your business?
Absolutely. And it wasn't just me doing an hour. It was our agent, our buyer specialist doing an hour, and our assistant a lot of times doing an hour too.
So everybody on the team helped build the team?
Absolutely. Right.
Okay, so if you want to build your team, or even as an individual want to do more business, you are in the right space today. Pick up that phone, call them. They're home, they're happy, and they want to list with you. Now the question is, do you want to have more listings? I do.
Always.
Do you?